Well, a very warm welcome to the Barony Hall for this celebration of graduation. My name is Professor Jill McBride, and I'm one of the Associate Principals here at Strathclyde, and I'm delighted to be sharing graduation with you. So you're all very, very welcome. And it's lovely to see that we've got people from all over Scotland, all over the UK and worldwide in the audience. It looks very international, and it's a fantastic day to celebrate. Sadly, the weather didn't get that fantastic news, and we're all a little bit rained on today, so not so good when you're wearing your finery. But anyway, very, very welcome to the Barony Hall, and we're going to have a wonderful day. It is very grand in here, isn't it? The Barony Hall, and we're all dressed up in our gowns. So I'm hoping that those who are graduating aren't feeling too nervous. I'm looking at the faces behind me. Are we feeling nervous about graduation? I hope not. I hope you relax and enjoy it. And the same too for family and friends. Please do feel at home here at Strathclyde. And as you see your loved ones come across the stage, feel free to clap, to cheer, to take pictures. Just don't trip anybody up in the process. These gowns are a wee bit dangerous. But just to tell you what to expect today. So what happens is our graduands, and that's those who are waiting to graduate, our graduands will come up on the stage, across the stage, and I will cap them, thereby making them graduates of the University of Strathclyde. And they cross the stage, and they'll go to Dr. Steph McHenry on the other side, and she'll give them the parchment, the bit of paper that tells them they've got the degree, the thing that the employers are looking for, and then they'll walk back round and back to a seat. So it's not too much to ask. But when you're on the stage and you're crossing the stage, please do make sure you smile and show your loved ones that you're looking out for them. Okay. So with that, I will formally declare this congregation open. And again, just say a very, very warm welcome. Please do enjoy this occasion. And I'm going to turn to my colleague, Professor Leslie Walls, who's going to introduce the graduands to us. Leslie.
Associate Principal, in the name of the University and by the authority of Senate, I present to you these students. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy for research in the Department of Accounting and Finance, Pratik Gupta. Ola Kunele Ajibola Olabupa. Hari Gopal Ritsal. Andrew George Todd. For research in the Department of Economics, Edio Mude Kula. Prince Asare Vatinu Saki. For the degree of Master of Science in Finance, Aichio Chu. Sabrina Myra Henriette. Naresh Kanan. Espen Andreas Nielsen. In Finance and Management, Ailey Gilfeather. Yugesh Kuramason. Hannah Elizabeth McAlpine. Kushi Sakdeva. Akash Anthony Shiji. Rachel Lorna Smith. Gianluca Vezza. In financial technology, Ahmed Abdallah Rashid Al-Rasbi. Mbekwa Anagu Fru. Thomas Boutel. Christopher Cook. Babak Dargiasi. Memona Atia Filamba. Saeed Asan Ali Jilani. Tiffany Huang. Tashri Sharam Kadam. Lai Zhao Fung An. Jivika Pankaj Ramwani. Yun Le Yi. In International Accounting and Finance, Tianhao Sao. Anosia Skariachen Chiriel. Rowan Keevil. Harsh Kumar. Yuri Pipeskai. In International Banking and Finance, Yi Mon Thin. In Investment and Finance, Antonius Agrimus. Pranav Gajanan Amin. Hai Weng Chan. Adam Clark. Felipe da Silva Ferreira Pereira. Do Song Tong. Mawaka Jennifer Duru. Surbi Gupta. Leander Helgeson. Lewis Henderson. Aisha Hussain. Pan Hu. Gaurav Suresh Gali. Archie Lumsden. Caleb Charles McCabe. Zach Nielsen. Andre Prusso. Elena Leslie João Ricozzo Chiliuvani. Iswaria Selvadra. Vishal Sharma. Taran Dugaram Sulanki. In Applied Economics, Bello Muhammad Abdullah He. Chrissy Elaine Blair. Adam Charles Butler. Michael Campbell. John Clark. Daniel Patrick Deary. Jessica DeMel. Samin Kamran Farouk. Jacqueline Farker. Ben Gurley. David Edmund Grant. Matthew Richard Hickenbotham. Amanda Joanne Hodkinson. Adam Hugh Hood. Lindsay Marie McCulloch. Cheyenne Miller. Alexandra Nairn. Frank Joel Naganda Kumana. Mercy Tumut Ragut. Ella Elizabeth Smith. Gordon Wilson. Gabrielle Delia. Jamie Pearson. In Economics and Policy of Energy and Climate Change, Alavi Ahmed. Oscar Alexander John Armstrong. Grace Isabella Bogie Brown. Leah Laura Rosanna Charbonnier. Sue E. Cho. John Callum Clark. Alice Coget. Gabrielle Cree. Gillian Mary Dixon. Gianya Kuan. Chidinma Precious Godwin Ibong. Melia Kiskinen. Monjeni Tokoza Malinga. Ate Chris Pagoda Purisima. Joseph Tatlow. Rosie Traynor. Angelica Valeria Aldana. For the degree of Master in International Business with a Modern Language, Emma Louise Barclay. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Accounting, Aisha Sharif. In Accounting and Economics, Arcadia Carolina East. In Accounting and Finance, Aisha Afzal. Sarah Muslim Halai. Maria Mohammed. In Finance, Nirav Bal. Edward Oliver Connor Owens. Jasdeep Upal. In Finance and Accounting, Matthew Declan Loxton Ramage. In Finance and Economics, Tanaka Beer. Jonathan William Arthur Featherstone. In Finance and Marketing, Lewis Alton. Musa Han. In Economics, Aidan Devani. In Economics and Finance, Jairus Elijah Banda. In Business Administration, Mustafa Abbas. In Business Analysis and Technology and Marketing, Laya Ahmed. In Human Resource Management and Marketing, Kushpreet Singh Bular. Mohammed Hamza Tariq. In International Business with a Modern Language, Holly Airley. In International Business with Business Enterprise, Adam Diab. Josh Duncan. Ewan Derek McCall. Callum Andrew Samuel. In International Business with Marketing, Gabriela Eva Rachowska. For the degree of Business Administration, Maggie Hammond. For the award of Postgraduate Diploma in Finance, Vinay Dinakar Swinston Palaparty. In International Accounting and Finance, Deepak Dhanraj Pulawaria. For the degree of Master of Science in Applied Economics, Angus Anthony Galley Davy. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business Analysis and Technology and Economics, Erin Timoney. For the degree of Master of Science in Applied Economics, Abdul Aziz A.A. Awaz. For the degree of Master of Science in Investment and Finance, Faith Oneyumowo Agini.
I think I'm going to have to wear higher heels next time. There was quite a lot of on your tiptoes there, wasn't there? Anyway, thank you very much, Leslie, for reading out the names. And well done, graduates of 2025. Well done. So their difficult bit is over. They've made it across the stage, some fantastic outfits, some very high heels. So well done to you guys. And I'm making a joke of it, but I know crossing this stage really marks the culmination of years of hard work and dedication for our graduates. So very, very proud of them, and well done to them. But all of our graduates, we know, have shown great commitment, resilience, adaptability, perseverance to arrive at this day. But none of them have done it alone. Every graduate that's on the stage and down in the audience here, all the graduates have had loved ones surrounding you. And some of your loved ones might not be in the hall with us today, but they may be listening in other places. Your loved ones may not have studied or sat the exams, but they've been there for you. They've encouraged you. They've been a shoulder to cry on when you needed it. They've perhaps been your inspiration, a support team, someone to give you a laugh when you really need it. And sometimes, perhaps, some of them have been a personal bank. But you wouldn't be here today without the support of your family, friends, and supporters. So can I ask everybody, please, to give the friends and supporters a big round of applause as well, please. Your support is very much appreciated. But likewise, I'd like to say thank you to our staff. So we've got academics and other staff who are on the stage today, and they've worked tirelessly to provide the graduates with an exceptional education and student experience. And your achievements reflect their commitment, I think. And the other people I would also like to thank is all the backstage people. There's a lot of staff of Strathclyde who have done a lot today to make this event happen. So whether that be security staff, event staff, catering staff, the piper and the person playing the organ, there's a lot of people who have made today very, very special. So can I ask you please to say thank you to all the staff. But rightly, the day is really about the graduates, the class of 2025. So in a short while, once the ceremony is concluded, we'll leave the hall in academic procession, much as we arrived. But this time, we're going to ask you guys, the graduates of 2025, to join us in that ceremony. And that signifies that you're now members of the Strathclyde academic community, and you will be a member of that community for the rest of your lives. So welcome to the Strathclyde academic community. And you're going to join a family of more than 230,000 Strathclyders worldwide who have gone on to excel in their chosen fields. Wherever you go in the world, you will meet a Strathclyder. They're everywhere. And we often celebrate some of the kind of names we already know, the famous names, the alumni whose achievements have gone down in history or been reported in headlines. And at Strathclyde, we're very rightly proud of people like David Livingstone, the physician, missionary, explorer David Livingstone. And you'll also hear us talk about John Logie Baird, who invented the television, a Strathclyder. Or perhaps you've heard us talk about Lady Eilish Angelini, who was former Lord Advocate of Scotland. Or Sir Tom Hunter, who's on campus today, working with us, a long-time supporter of Strathclyde, a businessman, an entrepreneur, and a philanthropist. So we have famous people in our alumni. But personally, I believe that all our graduates are people out there shaping lives around the globe. And they might not be household names yet, but their influence is everywhere. They are architects of progress, and they embody what useful learning really means. And today, you join their numbers as graduates of the University of Strathclyde, the place of useful learning. Useful learning started out as our motto when Strathclyde was founded during the Enlightenment in 1796, and today that motto and that mission really stays strong with us. And it's that useful learning that informs our teaching, ensuring that our degree programmes equip our graduates with the skills they need to excel in careers that we hope will create a safer, more prosperous and sustainable world. And useful learning also informs our research, which focuses on tackling practical, real-world challenges such as the transition to clean energy, developing new healthcare, advancing manufacturing, quantum and AI technologies, as well as working towards a more just and equitable society. So useful learning fuels our graduates, fuels you, hopefully, to help create jobs, grow economies, increase prosperity, transform communities, improve people's lives, and ultimately make the world a better place. And across our faculties, we see this ethos of useful learning brought to life in remarkable ways. Now, today, we're celebrating graduation in Strathclyde Business School. And in Strathclyde Business School, we realised the university's founding ideal of useful learning through things like analysis, enterprise, leadership, and partnership, as well as many more things. And it's a faculty, it's my faculty. It's a faculty where economics, accounting, finance, management science, marketing, and entrepreneurship all converge, and we're united by a shared mission to shape business leaders capable of innovation, responsibility, and impact. Again, you might have heard us say that the school is triple accredited by AMBA, EQUIS, and AACSB. And that's a reflection of its high standards in teaching, research, and global connections. And Strathclyde Business School operates not just here in Glasgow, but through an international network of centres across the globe, enabling Strathclyde to provide business education, insight, and influence in diverse regions. But at its heart, the business school is about bridging theory and practice. By working closely with industry, government, and the third sector, its researchers and students tackle real challenges, helping organisations to grow, adapt, become more sustainable, equitable, and efficient. And its programmes, from undergraduate degrees to executive MBAs, are designed to equip graduates with not just knowledge, but strategic thinking, creativity, ethical leadership, and global perspective. And what defines this faculty is not only its excellence, but its ambition to generate value for society. So every consultancy project, every startup that we incubate, every graduate that goes out into the world carries with it the business school's conviction that business, well managed, can drive prosperity, innovation, and shared well-being. And I'll give you a flavour of some of the things going on in the business school today, and it is just a flavour. So some examples. In our Department of Management Science, some of our academics recently led an evaluation of Scotland's first rapid cancer diagnostic services. And it was their report and their findings that is now helping to support the rollout of innovative new approaches that will help speed up treatment, diagnosis of cancer and improve outcomes. Another example, a different type of example, our first ever business school spin-out, My Employ, uses cloud-based software to help disadvantaged people back into work. And something I personally love about Strathclyde is the fact that we've got a very joined-up approach. We've got an ability to collaborate across academic disciplines. So again, there's lots of academics on the stage today who come from the business school, but are working collaboratively with colleagues in other faculties and bringing the voice of social science and of business to challenges such as climate change and technological change. And it's this kind of real-world impact that captures the spirit of Strathclyde. And it's something that's increasingly being recognised by the outside world. Earlier this year, the Daily Mail named Strathclyde its UK University of the Year. And in it, it called us the embodiment of everything a 21st century university should be. We'll take that praise. We were also the Sunday Times Scottish University of the Year for 2026 and runner-up in the UK University of the Year. So these are just the latest in a long line of awards and league table rankings. And I'm going to be very honest with you, at Strathclyde we are not the kind of institution that pursues such awards. But when we receive them, we are delighted to have them, and we believe they demonstrate that our approach to teaching, to research and partnership working, and to making a real difference is being noticed out there in the world. So, I've said lots about our core mission of useful learning and how it's having a real impact. Another example that you see around us, Strathclyde has created 2 innovation districts. One of them, the Glasgow City Innovation District, is in the city centre of Glasgow. This is part of it. And more recently, we've established the Advanced Manufacturing Innovation District, and it's out towards the airport. If any of you are flying and see a big purple roof building, that's the heart of our Advanced Manufacturing Innovation District. But they're real examples of how we're bringing together people from industry, from academia, from government, and other stakeholders to foster innovation and entrepreneurship. And this dynamic ecosystem also helps accelerate technological innovation, enhances business competitiveness, informs public policy, and ensures that Strathclyde's research and expertise deliver meaningful benefits locally, regionally, and globally. So now, as graduates of this university, you have the opportunity to take what you've learned here and make your own mark in the world. So during your time at Strathclyde, you've grown not just in knowledge, but I hope in confidence, in resilience and perspective. You've learned how to solve problems, work with others, and you've learned perseverance when things get tough. And just as importantly, friendships you've built, experiences you've shared, the person you've become along the way. So I would like to say that education is not just about learning something, but about becoming someone. And as graduates of Strathclyde and future leaders of our society, you now have the responsibility to use your talents to make a positive difference. So whatever path you take in business, science, education, the arts, public service, remember that you have the power to effect change and to inspire others. Use that power with integrity, humility, and empathy. These are qualities that will set you apart. You carry not only the knowledge and skills you've gained, but also the spirit of Strathclyde, that spirit of innovation, collaboration, and inclusion that I've talked about. So keep learning, keep questioning, and keep making a positive impact on the world around you. And as you move on, please do stay connected with us. You'll always be part of the Strathclyde community, and I hope that your stories inspire the next generation of Strathclyders to follow. So finally, let me again thank our staff for the dedication and excellence, thank you, and your families and friends who've supported you every step of the way. Congratulations once again on this remarkable achievement. Graduates, you've made us proud, and you will continue to do so in the years ahead. And I would say go forward with confidence, with purpose, and with the knowledge that you are capable of great things. Thank you. So everyone, that is the formal part of our graduation over. And I would like to invite you all to join us in the Teaching and Learning Building for some refreshments and a chance to chat with some of the staff and some of the other students. We would love to see you up there. I'm looking at the back of the room because we would like to do a procession where the staff will process and the students will follow on. I think they're saying it's 50-50. I think that means it's slight rain outside. So I think what we'll do is we'll start the procession and we will head towards the back of the building. Those of you who have the confidence to keep going up the road in the rain, then please do join us. Those of you who want to come back and get umbrellas to carry on, then you do that too. So that's what we're going to do this procession. Might be short. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I now formally declare the congregation closed. And what I would like to ask is, I would like everybody to be upstanding. And I would like family and friends to remain in the building until the procession has moved outside, and then you follow on and join us. So thank you very much, everybody, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you.